Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guests today are from the Cedar Rapids Concert Chorale, Director Jerry Kreitzer, and also Marilyn Owen and Molly Williams. Welcome all.
Thank you, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
We're going to talk about a couple of things. I think we'll work backwards in time, because let's start with the concert, which is coming up in a few weeks, and then there's also a big fundraiser event coming up that Marilyn and Molly are working on, which is actually before the concert. But let's start with the concert. Tell me what is coming up for the next show in the Concert Chorale season, Jerry.
The next big masterwork show, or main stage show we're doing is all Cedar Rapids composers. And
if you are new to Cedar Rapids, you are thinking, there can't possibly be enough Cedar Rapids composers for a full program. But I'm here to tell you, you have so many, you've even had to leave some off and maybe go pick them up later.
Plenty. This concert is 2 years in the working. It was supposed to be May of 2020. So that obviously didn't happen, and then we thought we'd get it in at the end of last year, which didn't happen. So 2 years later, we're launching into it. And my original list was really, I didn't think it was that much, but it was a lot of music. So we actually could do another Cedar Rapids Composers concert down the road.
Well, I see you've pared it down all the way to 7, which is still a pretty good list.
Right. So there are 3 or 4 composers that were on the original list, but they're great music, and we'll do it down the road.
So tell me a little bit about what some of the highlights are.
Well, some of the all of the pieces are
of course,
highlights.
all of them are highlights.
That's the answer to that one. Composers Dan Malloy, who's a longtime musician, piano technician, member of First Lutheran Church. Nancy Hill Cobb,
Dan's a horn player for the.
And Dan Jr. is a horn
one.
player, right? Dan Jr.
Oh, this is Dan Senior.
This is Senior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nancy Hill Cobb is kind of new to the area, but a very prolific composer. Charlie Kuchera, who's a member of Chorale. Rick Biella, an old friend of mine that preceded me at Washington High School many years ago, is a great arranger. And, of course, Alan Kepke, our beloved Cedar Rapids composer, a great arrangement of his. And then a work by Jerry Owen.
Who Marilyn is somewhat
Marilyn
acquainted
might know
with.
a little bit. And it was actually commissioned for the 50th anniversary of the Cedar Rapids Chorale. So we're going to do it 12 years later. And then a work that we just commissioned by Robert Lindsay Nassif 2 years ago. He wrote a one-act opera based on Grant Wood called American Gothical. And I just loved it so much. We sat down and had coffee, and I said, can you make a choral suite out of that for us? And so it's 3-movement choral suite based on, the actual music, expanded a little bit for chorus of American Gothical. And it's just fantastic.
I remember when the opera premiered, there were 3 of them,
right?
And his was my favorite.
Yeah.
So even in the original range, but now getting to hear it for full chorus with the director's cut, I guess,
and
will be
the
exciting.
Original orchestration. So we'll have a little chamber orchestra, and I think it's 3 of the highlight moments of that opera. And the thing that's thrilling for me is to be able to give that work new life. And hopefully it can live on with another organization down the road.
And did we say when this was coming up?
March 5th.
And you'll be where?
First Lutheran Church, 7:30 p.m. concert.
That's First Lutheran. I am hearing more and more from their fairly recent remodel is
stunning.
Yeah, that it is
It's
almost designed to be a perfect choral concert room.
Choral organ, there's a beautiful instrument in there, but beautiful facility.
So if someone is interested in being a part of the concert chorale, how does that happen?
Show up on Tuesday night, First Lutheran Church, 7
Okay, so
o'clock.
no audition or anything?
No auditions. You could let us know that you're coming and a little bit about your background singing, but I assume if you're interested in singing in a group like us, that you've got some pretty good choral experience, and I just don't feel like putting you through an audition is.
Marilyn and Molly, you are the brains behind the annual fundraiser, although I bet we took a year or 2 off, would be my guess.
You are correct.
But that is coming up a week ahead of the concert on the 26th.
Correct. Saturday, February 26th at the National Czech and Slavic Museum, 6 to 9 p.m.
What's the theme?
Mardi Gras Gala.
All right.
It's the Saturday before Fat Tuesday. We had great success with it 2 years ago, and decided to run that theme again.
So tell me what goes on at the Mardi Gras Festival.
Go ahead.
Well, we have an excellent silent auction that we're working on. We've managed to acquire several things from different businesses around Cedar Rapids and Marion area, down in the Newbo area and the Czech Village area. And we are going to have a really nice Chicago Broadway raffle.
Oh, okay.
And
So
that
I had
raffle-
tickets to a Broadway show in Chicago.
It is. It's $300 toward the hotel and $400 for Broadway and $150 for Catch 35 restaurant and $150 miscellaneous. And the total value is $1,000.
Yikes.
And the tickets are 1 ticket for 10 or 3 for 20. But you could stay at the Palmer House first and then pick your show. There's no expiration date on any of that. So whenever you can arrange all of that, it's up to the winner. And we're also going to do a wine toss, and that will be fun.
Okay, now you may have to
No, yeah.
explain wine toss to me because that
You ever
that's
been-
that's I think of that. It's kind of like what they used to say about the forward pass in football.
Have you
Three
ever
things
been
can
to the-
happen, 2 of them are bad.
Imagine the St. June's Sweet Corn Festival,
Okay.
where you're throwing rings on 2-liter bottles of soda.
Oh, okay.
And
So yes.
substitute
Similar
the
to that.
soda
Okay.
with great
All right.
bottles of wine.
So the wine does not
Get
not
tossed.
move
No.
in this. Okay, that's probably
Right.
smart.
and all
I've
the
heard the
wine will
expression
come.
toss. Well,
Toss.
The wine's all being provided by First Avenue Wine House. That's where we will get the wine from. And our music group, of course, is Lynn Hart and the Zippity Doodads.
Ah.
So a fun evening. So you can still get tickets for that. They're $75 a person. Yeah.
We have about 3 tables left that we would love to see filled, and tickets are available on our website, which is crchorale.org, or you can call me at 319-360-8052. It's important to mention that your first drink is on us, and we have 2 great New Orleans style Mardi Gras drinks that the museum is going to mix up. One of their mixologists is going to mix it up, so you'll get your choice of 2 fancy drinks. And then the catering is done by Winifred's, and you have your choice of an American meal or a Creole meal. So it's going to be an exciting night. A very exciting night.
It's Mardi Gras night with the Cedar Rapids Concert Chorale, February 26th at the National Czech and Slovak Museum, and the Cedar Rapids Composers featured concert on the 5th of March, yes?
5th of March.
So, Jerry, before we go, give us a little, especially if people maybe are thinking about joining the chorale, give us a little preview of what's to come for the remainder of your season.
If you're interested in singing Beethoven's Ninth, we'll be starting that on Tuesday, March 8th or something.
Right now, then that'll be
Right
with the
after.
orchestra?
That will be with Orchestra Iowa. And choruses from Mount Mercy, Kirkwood, Cornell. Could be a chorus of 300.
Wow.
That'll be a lot of fun. And then we do a concert on May 15th. And this will be a performance of Paul Winter's Earth Mass, a little celebration of Mother Earth, Brother Sun, Sister Moon. Real fun kind of period piece from the 80s. That'll be also featuring Lynn Hart on soprano sax, kind of a gospel jazz combo.
Well, Paul Winters, soprano sax
Yeah, Paul
composer,
Winter.
known
Yep.
mainly for instrumental New Age music. The tune, probably his most famous tune is Icarus, would be my guess.
Yep.
That there's been a lot of jazz arrangements of too.
So this whole work is very Paul Winter, New Age-ish.
Okay,
And, very cool.
But a choral work, interesting,
choral work.
very interesting.
And we'll feature a couple of really fine soloists on that, Lynn Rothrock and Tracy Price. And then we get to sing with the Cedar Rapids Municipal Band in July. We'll be doing some patriotic tunes with them around the 4th of July. So.
All right. Well, a lot of good music to come yet this spring and summer from the Cedar Rapids Concert Chorale. So you can plan to attend one of the events, or if you'd like to get back into singing, you can certainly do that. Again, the website for that and for the schedule and for tickets to Mardi Gras.
www.crchorale.org.
Molly, Marilyn, Jerry, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks, Dennis.
Thanks,
you, Dennis.
Dennis.
You can hear the Culture Crawl live on the radio many weekdays at 10:20, or download the podcast, watch or listen on your own schedule at kcck.org/culture, or however you get your podcasts. I'm Dennis Green, and I'll talk to you later.